Creative Travels is the International Performing Writers Association. We empower you to tell your story.
Hi, my name is Zach and I'm going to be performing some poetry. Performing in general, especially in such a creative environment, I found was extremely cathartic, being able to express myself. And just like the poet Walt Whitman, he said that the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. And I feel as if that's very helpful for people who don't have a voice. My poem, the basic premise was about backburning for forest fires and how that can be an analogy for prevention rather than a coping mechanism. My poem, it's called Backburning. Here it is. We arrive at university, Western Sydney University, by the way, great establishment. We arrive at university, dreary eyes and flustered cheeks. We are not met by the typical warm embrace of burnt coffee wafting through the atmosphere. Instead, that usually tends to creep through the minefields of our furrowed brows and tense fingers know. Instead, we are met by a blanket of charcoal kisses forcing our tired senses into submission. I do not need to put my nose into the air to smell for smoke. It is all around us. Disgruntled, my friend states over her shoulder, "It's only backburning. Don't worry about it." Nostrils flared, all I see are warning signs. Somewhere in another part of the country lay scorched burial grounds of people's lives, and the remnants of a family huddled together in each other's braces, teary-eyed and blistered cheeks, whose collective cries do not soften the earth beneath them into new life, no. It is not a matter of prevention rather than cure. It is a matter of prevention rather than a coping mechanism. 3 days ago, I woke to the sound of constant clatter. My grandmother was up at the break of dawn cleaning the house. The whirs of the vacuum cleaner combined with the washing machine and infomercials created a symphony of home appliances that consumed my voice. I stood there, motionless, and observed as she weaved her way in and out of furniture underneath coffee tables, cleaning as she went. Looking up, she fumbled her grasp of the handle and watched it tumble to the floor as she caught sight of me. I offer my assistance, and already know that she'll decline. She reaches for a cigarette and a lighter and inhales. Somewhere in another part of the country, her sister takes her final exhale. This is my grandmother's coping mechanism. 8 years ago, I was sitting on a surfboard. I observed the relationship the ocean had with the land, how no matter how much it lapped at the shore, they would never be closer together. And understood how, at the end of the day, it receded back into nothingness. At home, my mother would be trying tirelessly to win the affection of her partner, and at night, when she was battered and torn, would reach for a bottle to try to forget about her labors. I couldn't help but find the connection between the two. There comes a time where the floodgates have been opened far too many times, when you feel the flicker of the flames lick your lips, when you know that there is no amount of backburning that could have prevented the oncoming blaze, yet you manage to endure it. One characteristic about survivors is that they always find methods of coping after everything ceases to have meaning. That is why tomorrow I'll be on another stage reaching for another microphone to recite this very same poem. So firefighters, let your torches rejoice now.